When I was 3.5 years old, I was in a Baptist church. And one day, sitting in the pews, I heard a voice tell me during the time the pastor was preaching, go sit in the pulpit. 3.5 years old, I remember it. I got up, went to the pulpit, sat down. Off to my right, I could see the usher coming to escort me off the pulpit. But right in the middle of the sermon, Reverend Johnson was preaching, and he said, leave Myron alone. One day, God could be calling him to preach. You know, just throughout the challenges, things of my life, God has always shown me that he's been calling me. I had my own company, and one night the Lord told me to shut the doors to my company, go back to school, polish the gift I've given you, and preach my word full time. And I did that. And I went to Southern Adventist University, and I graduated, and still at my age, it was still challenging. But God opened the doors, and now I'm pastoring 2 churches. So God has had me on this journey all my life, and there's no doubt about it, that God has called me to this ministry. The person who has been the co-pastor of my life, of my life, has been my wife and my family. They have walked this journey with me, and to have that combination and support makes all the difference in the world. I try to be who I am at home first and try to spread it abroad as well. I learned earlier in my life that I never wanted to be, oh, pastor, oh, how you doing? Oh, how everybody, and then get home and I'm just this unhappy, disgruntled kind of father or husband. I didn't want to do that. My ministry has to start first with my relationship with God, and then next it has to be in my home, and then spread abroad. So that's the greatest thing that brings joy to my heart, to be able to keep that in perspective.
It is a privilege to salute and congratulate my good friend and former student Myron Jenkins on the occasion of his ordination. And I use the word friend purposefully, Myron, because when you came to this campus, you were not only one of my students, but you were a friend. And right now I'm doing this video clip in the very classroom where I taught you. And one of the things I want to thank you for, Myron, is when you were in my class, you were a real inspiration to your teacher. You may recall this. You would be on the front row and you would start saying, amen, amen, preach it. And that would get me going as your teacher. And I want to say that I know that you will be the same blessing to your congregation, to the church family there, that you were to me. So I salute you. I congratulate you. May God continue to use you, Pastor Myron Jenkins, to advance his kingdom.
I feel honored that your ministry is looked at in a way that it has to be a witness of others to see God's calling in your life. And for me, that's a confirmation God is working in my life.